Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into Semrush Holdings Incorporated's latest report, and let me tell you, it has got some interesting developments when it comes to their executive compensation and employment. Get ready because we might be looking at a significant shift in how key people are compensated, especially around major company changes. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, if you want more insider looks at corporate filings like this, make sure you subscribe. And hey, we have a fantastic community over on Discord where we break down these stories even further. The link is in the description below, so join us there. Alright, let's get straight to it. This filing is all about Semrush Holdings Incorporated, and the main event is an executive employment agreement. Think of it as a new contract for a very important person at the company. The company, Semrush Holdings Incorporated, has entered into a new executive employment agreement with someone named Eugene Levin. Now, what is really important here is that while the core pay hasn't changed much, the agreement details what happens if Mr. Levin leaves the company, either by being let go without a good reason, or if he decides to leave for a very good reason. This is crucial for understanding how the company plans to hold onto its talent, especially during uncertain times. So, what exactly does this new agreement mean for Mr. Levin? His base salary stays the same at $395,000 per year. That is consistent with what we've seen before, and it reflects an annual update that the company's board already approved. He'll also continue to be eligible for a bonus plan, with a target bonus of 100% of his base salary, depending on how the company and he perform. This part is pretty standard for executive roles. But here is where it gets really interesting. The real meat of this agreement is in the severance benefits. If Mr. Levin is terminated without cause or leaves for good reason, and he signs a release agreement, two things can happen. First, he gets paid his current base salary for 6 months. He also gets continued payment of insurance premiums under COBRA for up to 6 months. If it applies, that is basically protecting his benefits for a while after he leaves. Now, the stakes get much higher if a change of control happens. A change of control is basically when the company is bought, merged, or something similar that significantly alters ownership. If Mr. Levin is terminated without cause or leaves for good reason within a specific window around this change of control, either 3 months before or 12 months after his package changes dramatically, instead of 6 months of salary, he'll receive a lump sum payment equal to 12 months of his current base salary plus his full annual target bonus. That is double the salary and a guaranteed year's bonus. On top of that, his COBRA insurance premiums would be paid for up to 12 months. That's a year of full benefits. And the big one, his equity awards, which are essentially company stock or options that he earns over time, will fully and immediately vest. This means he gets all the stock he was granted, even if he had not yet met the time requirements to earn it. This is a huge financial incentive and a significant protection for him in case of a sale or merger. The filing also clarifies that any equity awards that are not taken over or replaced by the acquiring company in a change of control will also fully accelerate, whether he is still employed or if his employment ends under those specific conditions within 3 months before the change of control. This is a key point. Before this agreement, Mr. Levin did not have a formal written employment contract. This new document essentially formalizes his role and, importantly, sets clear expectations and protections, especially concerning termination and corporate events like a sale. This suggests a move towards greater structure and predictability in executive compensation and retention. Now, this filing itself is a Form 8, which is typically for significant unexpected events. In this case, the significant event is the execution of this new employment agreement. They've also attached the full agreement as an exhibit, which is standard practice. While this filing doesn't contain detailed financial statements like a full quarterly or annual report would, the context of executive compensation agreements like this is always tied to the company's financial health and strategic direction. If Semrush Holdings Incorporated were to be acquired or undergo a major restructuring, these severance packages would represent a significant payout. Let's look at the broader picture here. Why would a company create such detailed severance packages, especially with accelerated equity vesting tied to change of control? It is a powerful tool for retaining key executives during times of uncertainty or when the company might be an acquisition target. It ensures that top talent is incentivized to stay and guide the company through potential transitions, knowing they will be well compensated regardless of the outcome for them personally. The fact that Mr. Levin is entering into this agreement now, especially without a prior written contract, signals a proactive step by Semrush Holdings Incorporated to solidify its leadership team and perhaps prepare for future strategic moves. It shows a commitment to providing security and reward for their key people. However, large severance packages, while good for the executive, can also be a substantial liability for the company, especially if a change of control never materializes. or if the company faces financial difficulties, it represents a direct financial commitment that the company must be prepared to honor. Looking at this report, Semrush Holdings Incorporated appears to be strategically managing its executive talent. The new employment agreement provides clear terms and significant benefits, particularly in the event of a change of control. This is a strong indicator that the company is either anticipating or planning for significant corporate events, and they want to ensure their key people are aligned and incentivized. The risk for the company is the potential financial outflow if these severance triggers are met, but the reward is retaining vital leadership. So, what is our take? This filing tells a story of strategic foresight and executive retention. Semrush Holdings Incorporated is putting measures in place to secure its leadership, which could be a sign of confidence in their future, or perhaps preparation for a significant transition. The accelerated equity vesting is particularly noteworthy, highlighting the value placed on continuity. The main takeaway is that these agreements aren't just paperwork, they represent substantial financial commitments tied directly to the company's strategic trajectory. Alright, that is our decode of this Semrush Holdings Incorporated filing. What do you think this agreement signals for the company's future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown insightful, please hit that like button, it really helps us out. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate finance. We also have that awesome Discord community waiting for you, linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next decode.